सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. ॐ Narada Bhakti Sutras, a very famous character in the whole Puranas. We all of us love to listen about Narada. Very humorous and the one who creates always problems between the lokas, between the people and between Rakshasas and Devas. A nice character, the only character, the person who can go to even Rakshasas as well as Devas. He will go to all extremities there, Swargaloka, Vaikuntha, and as well as to this Kamsa, Ravana, all these places he appears in this side also, who are all against to Narayana. It is very difficult that role to get. Either you are in the ruling party or in the opposition party. In the both parties, you have to be loved by both parties people. It is not a ordinary character. Whereas Narada is such a character, loved by the well-wisher of both sides. Such Narada here talks about the topic of bhakti, by which he brings out the devotee outside from every human being. What is the purpose? The main job of Narada, he wants to bring that real devotee within every human being. That means what? Basically, every human being is a devotee. Basically, intrinsically, every person is a devotee. The Narada job is to bring out that real devotee to come out, to express out. For that purpose, Narada talks about what is real bhakti. What do you mean by bhakti? He talks. This is another area where people misunderstand bhakti. Everyone concludes, do some practice, this is bhakti, they say. And do some other practice, this is bhakti, they say. And different people, different systems, different philosophies talks different types of bhaktis. Therefore, people get confused. What is real bhakti? Is it necessary to be a bhakta at all? Because there are some people, they claim, I am not a bhakta at all. I do my duty. I know what to do. For this I need not be a bhakta, devotee of the Lord. What is necessary? I am a sane person. I am a clean person. What do you mean by clean person? I am a clean person means I don't take any bribe. My hands are very clean. I am not a corrupted person. Is it necessary to be a bhakta? This itself is sufficient. I feel this is the highest. Why bhakti at all? There are some people question like this. And some people say bhakti means from morning to till night you remember the Lord, that itself is bhakti. Go on chanting the Lord name. What is greater than this? Morning to night. Remembering the Lord is greatest bhakti for them. Some people think doing puja, lot of puja, worshipping puja, offering many things to the Lord is the highest bhakti. Some people think moving all over the pilgrimage centers, the sacred places, worshipping places, if you move and visiting all the places, it is real bhakti. If you sit at home, it is not bhakti. You have to go all around. Then only it is real bhakti. Some people think like that. Like this, different people, different ways, they come to conclude their own way of definitions for bhakti. Knowing this, Narada want to clarify what is real bhakti at all. There are a lot of misconceptions. People think bhakti yoga is a separate path. Bhakti yoga is a separate one type of path to get moksha, to get atma jnanam, bhakti yoga. And they separate this bhakti yoga from jnana yoga, from ashtanga yoga, from karma yoga. Bhakti yoga is separate. By itself is a path. There are some people talk. There are 4 paths to get moksha. Whom we are all talking are not ordinary people, well versed in Shastra, well educated, well informed, and very popular also. That's why very difficult to talk about these topics, to condemn their orientation. It's not so easy. One person become popular, whatever they talk, it becomes so relevant in the society. That is another problem. We have to be very careful here. If person is popular or not popular is not the question. He may be a popular to the whole world, but his one concept is against Veda, we condemn. We have to condemn. If you want to understand Shastra as it is, you have to condemn, because this is called intellectual honesty. This is called intellectual honesty. Even the nearest and dearest people also, if they may be great popular, we don't bother. If their statement is anything is against Shastra, we have to condemn. It's not that we are criticizing the person. We are criticizing the concept of that person, because that concept is which is harmful for the spiritual seeker, for the reach that higher goal. So there are no 4 paths, remember. There are no 4 paths separately to reach that goal. This is the very widely, popularly spreading all over the higher intellectuals in the society, unfortunately. And they say this is what Shastra said also. That's what I said. Human intellect is very limited, commits many mistakes. And they say error is human. But Shastra never excuse. In front of Shastra, we have to obey. There are no 4 paths. Jnana Yoga this bhakti is not separate from karma yoga. Bhakti is not separate from ashtanga yoga. Bhakti is not separate from jnana yoga. There are no four paths. Clearly you have to understand they are steps. Karma yoga is a step, ashtanga yoga is a step, and jnana yoga is a step. Bhakti is common for all these three. Remember, if you don't understand this properly, the whole Vedanta is just vague. So there is no karma yogi without bhakti. There is no ashtanga yogi without bhakti. There is no jnana yogi without bhakti, a jnani without bhakti. Every karma yogi is a bhakta. Every ashtanga yogi is a bhakta. Every jnani is a bhakta. Remember. To reach that, some people say, to reach that garbhagriha, you can come, four paths are there, this side, right side, left side, front side, back side, four dwarams are there. You come from any entrance, you enter the garbhagriha. This is what example they give. Nice, this example, beautiful. But this example you should not put here. And they have forgotten another thing. You can enter the campus of the temple but not Garbhagriha. Remember, to enter the Garbhagriha there is only one entrance. Remember? So that's why when you are using example also you have to be very careful. Four entrances are there at the outer prakara level. You come to the campus of the temple. Have you gone to Garbhagriha with four entrances any time? Have you experienced anyone? Nowhere. To enter that Garbhagriha, only one entrance. Similarly, the Karma Yoga is first stage, Upasana is the second stage, and Jnanam is the third stage. Bhakti is common for all these three. Without bhakti you can never do karma yoga. Therefore in Ashtanga yoga also Patanjali talks about Ishvara Pranidhana. There is a bhakti. A jnani is also a bhakta, jnani bhakta. Jignasu, mumukshu and Atma Jignasu is also a bhakta. What is ultimate bhakti in here? The Sakama Bhakti, Nishkama Bhakti we are seeing in our classes also, regular classes. So Narada wants to highlight Parama Prema Swarupa Bhakti. Highest Jnanam is called the highest Bhakti. That's what he says. Bhakti, here we are going to learn a different definition. Bhakti means the highest Jnanam is called the Parama Prema Swarupa Bhakti. Not Sadhya Bhakti, but Sadhya Bhakti, but not Sadhana Bhakti. The Sakama Bhakta is a Sadhana Bhakta. Sadhana means Bhagavan is a means to get, to fulfill, to accomplish his desires. Bhagavan is a means. Or Parikram Madri, Bhagavan. Parikram, use instrument, what you do? You use the Lord, any instrument you use, afterwards, after the job is over, you leave it. This is what any instrument. We use the instrument, after that work is over, you keep that instrument aside. You don't bother about it. This is my job is over. Purpose is served. There is no use of using that instrument. And that is a sadhanam. Similarly, here Bhagavan also for some bhaktas, so-called bhaktas, those who are thinking they are bhaktas, they take the Lord as a means and use until fulfill their desires. After fulfilling the desires, oh Bhagavan, yadhasthanam pratisthapayami, over my job, Next day, avahayami. After finishing my job over, pratisthapayami. This is what they do. This is called sadhana bhakti. But Shastra never criticized this sadhana bhakti. This is also a stage, a level for every person. It is required in the beginning. I require certain things in my life, so I pray to the Lord for artha and to fulfill my desires, to earn money, to good health. For all these things I worship the Lord. I use the Lord as sadhanam in the beginning. Nothing wrong in that sadhana bhakti. What Narada wants to say here, sadhya bhakti, the sadhana bhakti has to culminate into sadhya bhakti. In sadhana bhakti, Bhagavan is the means, my goal is the end. That end is that goal. This is the sadhyam. I want to fulfill my desire. But this bhakta slowly has to transform, make the Lord as an end itself. Don't finish your whole life keeping the Lord as a means. Bhagavan is my end. I want Bhagavan, Ishvara. I want to know Ishvara. I want to know his real nature. What is he? Not only Bhagavan as an instrument to fulfill my desires. ஒரு வேலைக்காரன் வச்சுக்கணும் மாதிரி பகவான் அது ரெடியாக இருக்கார், பாவம் பண்றாரு. You have to elevate that Bhagavan into the higher pedestal. The more you do sadhya bhakti, you have to grow and bring the Lord to that level as a sadhya bhakti. Bhagavan, I have completed all my desires. These are all not going to fill up. Anyhow, now I understood their limitations. Pariksha lokan karmachitan brahmano nirveda maya. This atrupti karatvam, bandhakatvam, dukkha misritatvam will continue as much as I fulfill the desires. Now I have realized Bhagavan is enough. I want you alone. Now I have understood I am not going to get total satisfaction, purnatvam, permanent peace in this. Now I have got lot of kicks, nalla kuttu, no? I got lot of things from this world, people, things, everything. Now I am coming to the real bhakti, that your abode only gives that which is free from this dukkha, atrupti and bandha. Then this bhakta turned towards nishkama bhakti, that is parama prema swarupa bhakti, that bhakti where Bhagavan is no more a means, Bhagavan is the end. That bhakta slowly become a jnani bhakta. So artha bhakti, artharthi bhakti, jignasu bhakti and jnani bhakti. These are the 4 stages. Start from artha bhakti. Cry for the Lord in the beginning. I want food, I want house, I want car. Ask wherein you are in distress. Cry for the Lord. Nothing wrong. You can shed tears. Artha bhakti. Every person has to go through artha bhakti first. Without LKG, UKG, you cannot go to 5th standard, 6th standard. Is it not? So LKG, UKG bhakti is artha bhakti. Cry in distress. I want this, I need this. Bhagavan is ready to give. That is called artha bhakti. Slowly artharthi bhakti. Asking for the material things to make myself comfortable, happy. Artharthi bhakti. Artha means money, pleasures, things, so many possessions I want. If you do this, I will do this for the Lord. Okay, bargain. No, nothing wrong. You can bargain. You can do all things in front of the Lord only. Nobody is ready to. Only Bhagavan is ready. Because Bhagavan is so compassionate. Karuna Samudram and Chulukam. Samudram evla vast avla Karuna Swarupam Bhagavan. That's why whatever mistakes we do, Bhagavan only can excuse. So Artha Bhakti to Artharthi Bhakti, then slowly, Bhagavan, I have fulfilled my desires. Enough. Whatever you have given, I have, this body is okay, fit enough. And money, everything enough. Podum. Ani solanam. Artharthi Bhakti, you have gracefully grown up, matured, cross over towards Jignasu Bhakti. Bhagavan, I want to know your real Swarupam, what you are. What you are, what is your real nature. Until that time, I don't feel comfortable. The Purnatvam is not coming. Yedo over emptiness saying, yo, how are you? Okay. You say, what is okay? We are so intelligent enough. If I say, I am very fine, and Chana Dishti Padame on Chepe, surely Nalla Irka Goda, okay. What an intelligence. This is intelligence. Is this intelligence? The person thinks he is intelligent, but not really speaking intelligent. I am fine. Have you seen any person telling like this? Wholeheartedly, I am fine. Bhayam cholladiki. Ippudu sonna next moment enna aidumo ani. Is that maturity? What a maturity. Is this maturity? Therefore, why he is not able to say, na? Tremendous insecurity. Tremendous insecurity. In spite of Bhagavan has given everything, and this person himself claims, knows, I have got everything. I got everything. But edo or bhayam. Idi poyidu memo ani bhayam. Why? Because Bhagavan, he has taken Bhagavan as sadhanam. That's why fear. If I have taken Bhagavan as an end itself, one milkman did tapas. And Bhagavan, the Brahmaji came, gave darshan, and he asked, what do you want? What is this milk business? Daily I have to mix water, everything, go and get milk, and daily I have to mix water. I don't want this. Please give me a ocean of milk, and I will do nicely business. Then Brahmaji, tadhastu, he said. He gave a big ocean of milk. Yeah, he can sell so much milk, how much he need not mix water at all. The pouring milk is coming, he can pour. Then he called Brahmaji, come on. What happened? I have forgotten to ask one thing. What is that now? You give another ocean of water. Brahmaji asked, stunned, why you want water now? I have to mix with the milk, no? Brahmaji thought, what a poor mind. Nanu oshna the kadale kudutittu Kshira Samudram I have given, you are asking for water. The milkman story namakku eppadi siruppa irukku. நம்ம பார்த்தன பகவானுக்கு அப்படி சிரிப்பு வரும். மில்க் மேன் ஸ்டோரி பார்த்து நமக்கு எப்படி சிரிப்பு வருதோ அதே மாதிரி பகவான் சிரிப்பார் நம்ம பார்த்து. I am ready to give everything in front of you. I am standing. You are asking mere simple things and all. Come to know my real nature, real Swarupam. My Swarupam and your Swarupam are one and the same, identical. The moment you own up your real nature and my real nature are one and the same, you are Purnaha, Muktaha, Truptaha, Jnani. You don't have any Apurnatvam. Bhagavan nenu munnadi vechikittu naane Bhagavan Swarupama irundu kuda naan ariyamale tindadren kashtapadren kaalayilindi night varaku ethano vasanas, misconceptions, wrong notions, crying janma continuing. In this janma also blissfully I want to continue. What Bhagavan can do? I have given human birth. Come to know your real nature, where you can be free, happy. That's why Shastra is ready to give follow the footsteps of Shastra. Sakama Bhakti, Nishkama Bhakti, come to Jnani Bhakti. Otherwise, it is called as Karma, Upasana, Jnanam. Karma Kanda, Upasana Kanda, Jnana Kanda. Brahmacharya Ashrama, study Shastra. Grihastha Ashrama, do karma, rituals. Vanaprastha Ashrama, follow Upasana. And come to Jnanam, study scriptures, approach a guru, get Jnana, be free, happy. What is Shastra is in front of us, beautifully. To make us free, to make us happy, to make us more and more real to this world and happy, Shastra is there in front of us. But somewhere, like in a boomerang, we are in somewhere. We are so busy. We say, I am so busy. Shastra says, you are so busy. Give at least 1 hour for a week. I want to make you happy. Please listen to me. No, Shastra, please wait. I'll come to you later. I'll come to you. I'll definitely come. I'll finish my work and I'll come. Shastra says to finish that work properly, you have to listen to me. This person is not ready to listen. What Shastra does? Shastra is ready to make you in every moment of life how to be meaningful. In even mundane job, even mundane life, even ordinary work also, with devotion, with Bhagavan's attitude you can do. For that sake only Vedanta. Remember, Vedanta studying scriptures is not to run away from your family, sit in seclusion, Vivekananda Kendra, nicely to do meditation. Not for that. Here I am conducting classes not to make you to be aloof, to run away from your family people. We are studying Vedanta to be very practical in our life. Wherever I am, in my same family, with the same people, same atmosphere, I want to become, live like a sane person, the best human being in the society. For that sake only Vedanta. Remember always, Vedanta is not to make you separate from the society. People think, I am alone studying Shastra, nobody is coming. They think. Many people are like this, I am alone. It's not to make you separate from the society. Vedanta, scriptures, Upanishads, Gita wants to make you a better person, how to live in the society, in the family, to become a better wife, a better husband, better father, a better daughter, a better mother-in-law, daughter-in-law. The best, to bring the best from the human being. That is what Vedanta's job. Remember, this is what lot of misconceptions people have. Vedanta means, Vedanta, retirement. That is why people, you see nowadays, those are studying other subjects and all, they are very, very competent in their subject. They don't know how to handle mother-in-law or mother. When wife comes, this person do not know how to handle mother and wife both. Very expert in his job, in his field, great scientist. You do not know what are the emotions of the person, how to handle that person, how to understand the psychology of the person. But great scientist, great officer, great administrative officer. What for? When I am not able to handle my people, their emotions, love and affection, I am not able to handle them, is utterly failed, because this education they are not getting. What they are getting? To fill the stomach. To fill the stomach they are getting. 5-figure salary, 6-figure salary, yedo salary. And when they come home and see the wife and mother, all both are in different corners, and he goes to the bar. Is this solution? What education taking? Where this person is traveling, going? Vedanta He is a unhealthy person, a sick person in the society. When you are not able to handle your mother, father, or sister, wife properly, you are not matured person at all. An intelligent person, a well-informed person is one who knows how to handle the people. Vaidika dharma. Lacking this knowledge. Only material knowledge. Aparavidya is very competent. Paravidya, zero. Those days when the person goes to Gurukula before marriage, Paravidya, Aparavidya both are included. They are successfully, whatever maybe problem comes in the family, you see how many problems they have faced. Wife and husband, mother-in-law, daughter-in-law. But have you seen any family, split family? அவங்களுக்கு தெரியாத தனியா போய் இருக்கிறது. They also have property. Why they are joined together? They stay together. Because of only one reason. They have studied Paravidya, Aparavidya. So both are important. The Paravidya is Parabhakti, that which culminates into Parabhakti. Aparabhakti to Parabhakti. Aparabhakti is Saguna Ishvara Bhakti, have to culminate into Nirguna Ishvara Bhakti. That is the culmination point. This is the only, you don't get any certificate here. In Saguna Ishvara Bhakti, they are hanging. Doubts are continuing, confusions are continuing. ஒரு பக்கம் பூஜை நடக்கிறது, ஒரு பக்கம் கோபம் வந்துட்டே இருக்கு, ஒரு பக்கம் உபாசனா, ஒரு பக்கம் மெடிடேஷன், ஒரு பக்கம் கேம்ப் மேல கேம்ப் போயிட்டே இருக்கோம். அந்த இக்னரன்ஸ் அப்படியே இருக்கு. இதுதான் ஹேங்கிங். And you're not progressing. Not progressing. I have to progress means I have to change my interactions with the people, my response with the people, my response to that whole society, to my mind. So then once in a while I have to stand in front towards not others. I have to stand with my mind. That's why many people want to escape. தனியா உட்கார்ந்து face yourself, face yourself, face your mind. கொஞ்ச நேரம் உட்கார்ந்து face your mind. இப்போ வரேன் சொல்லிட்டு போயிடுவான். They want to face, they want to escape from this mind. They want to see, how are you, go on talking. They don't want to face themselves. என்ன பயம். If they want to face themselves, அது எல்லாம் அழுக்கா இருக்க உள்ள. All our problems, confusions, doubts. So I am not able to face myself. Therefore people love group. Always ரெண்டு பேராவது மினிமம் இருக்கணும். எப்போ யாராவது இருந்தா நல்லது, பக்கத்துல பேசிட்டே இருக்கலாம். என்னன்னா I can escape myself. Therefore Shastra says, தனித்திரு, be aloof. Once in a while, face yourself, introspect yourself. What am I thinking? What is my mind? What my thoughts? Which direction they are going? Face yourself. That's why once in a while be in maunam. Don't talk. Vala 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 pesite irukom. Once in a while at least do practice maunam anna mudiya maatengudhu. Maunam ani sollittu pesite irupom. Anna maunam I have forgotten. There is a sadhana camp is meant for that. Silent, no talking at all. Sadhana camp means 5 days silence. I have to face myself. I have come here to face myself. What am I? I want to know my real core. Once I start talking, எப்படி இருக்க, உங்க ரூம்ல என்ன இருக்கு, என்னோட ரூம்ல எப்படி இருக்க, போஜனம் எப்படி இருக்க, சாப்பாடு எப்படி இருக்க, இது பேசிட்டு இருந்தேன்னா you can escape blissfully. You escape yourself. This is sadhana camp. ஏதோ they are giving food enough, given shelter, okay enough. Do sadhana, inner sadhana. The 5 days is precious, very very precious. To know that para bhakta in me, I have come. This is a stepping stone for me. That's why talk limits. What to talk, what not to talk, when to talk, how much to talk. Every second I have to follow. But we blissfully ignore this. Once I stop external level, only I can look into my mind, which is subtle. That's a yogasya pradhama dvaraha vang nirodha. So this is sadhana. Then only the real bhakta invokes inside. This is called pratyahara. Stop talking, too much of indulgence, avoid unnecessary talking. No second person. I have come here to do sadhana. Even wife and husband also. Limited talking. That's all. That's the sadhana. So Narada is going to talk about that bhakti, para bhakti. So he is asking the every bhakta slowly, artha to artharthi, artharthi to jignasu, jignas to gnani, where that phalarupatva bhakti, that parama prema swarupa bhakti. Parama means supreme, prema means love. The nature of supreme is the love, the nature is love, the supreme is love. Both are not different. Such bhakti, that is bhakti only, not only jnanam, jnani bhakti. So Narada is going to talk about that sadhya bhakti. Up to here we saw in the last year class. These are all introduction what I have given. Now what Narada continuing here, we will read that first mantra. Satum karma jnana yogebhyah pi jnana yogebhyah pi adhikataram. Narada tells, sa bhakti, sa sadhya rupa bhakti. Sa bhakti means that bhakti where the Lord is the end. End in the sense, my goal is only Bhagavan. I want to know that real nature of Bhagavan. That bhakti, that devotion towards the Lord, sadhya bhakti, sa bhakti, karma jnana yogebhyah api adhikatara. Karma, the path of action, whatever we do, karma yoga, nishkama karma or sakama karma, and the path of knowledge, knowing aham brahma asmi jnanam. After listening to Shastra for a length of time, person come to know, yes, previously I was thinking there is Atma somewhere and mela papa. After listening for some time, 1 year SWAMINI class, Atma ulla irukku. I am the body, I have Atma. That's 1 year. That continue aite irukum. Then after, when the 3rd year entering, no, I am the Atma, I have the body. I am the Atma, I have temporary body. And I am the Atma, I know, but my wife do not know I know. I am the Atma, I know, but my wife do not know. That is the problem. That means what? You do not know an ardham. எனக்கு வைஃபுக்கு தெரியலன்னு எனக்கு தெரியலன்னு அர்த்தம் எனக்கு தெரியலன்னு அர்த்தம். If I know Atma, if she knows or not, doesn't matter. ஆனால் என்ன அர்த்தம்? அம்மாவுக்கு புரியல, இவருக்கு புரியலன்னு அர்த்தம். 2 பேருக்குமே புரியல. அது மாதிரி ஞானம் இஸ் டிஃபரெண்ட், ஞான நிஷ்டா இஸ் டிஃபரெண்ட். I know I am Brahman, my suffering is continuing, my problem is continuing. Because that jnana has not converted into vijnanam. That means constantly that aham brahmasmi is not continuing. Therefore this person lose sight of once in a while and often lose sight of நிறைய கேட்டுட்டே இருக்கோம். என்னமோ சொல்றாங்க சுவாமினி, பாவம் இவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்பட்டுட்டு கேம்பு கூட்டிட்டு வந்து நமக்கு என்ன, அவங்க அம்மாவுக்கு என்ன தெரியும் நமக்கு எத்தனை ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இருக்கு. அண்ட் தே ரொம்ப பாவம், தே வில் ஷோ பிட்டி ஆன் சுவாமினி ஆல்சோ சுவாமிஜி. And they are very strong and confirmed, profound in their ignorance. என்னோட ignorance எப்பவும் அந்த சுவாமினிக்கு தெரியாது, நான் அப்புறம் சொல்லி வச்சுக்கிறேன். I will talk to them. Swamini knows very well, no? How much ignorance, how much அவர் திக்கா இருக்குன்னு தெரியும். அது நம்ம போய் தனியாக சொல்லவே அவசியம் கிடையாது. ஏன்னா they have crossed all these things. That means what? I am very firmly decided, எனக்கு இந்த ஜென்மத்துக்கு மோட்சம் வராது, இந்த ஞானம் என்ன ஆல்ரெடி லிசன் 10 உபனிஷத் ஓவர். கீதா ஆல்சோ 2-3 வாட்டி முடிச்சாச்சு. ஒரு 2-3 சுவாமிஜி கிட்ட போய் அந்த லெக்சர் இந்த லெக்சர் எல்லாம் கேட்டுட்டு ஆயிடுது. அது ஒன்றும் உள்ள ஏறல, அப்படியே இருக்க. அந்த ஞானம் சொல்றாருங்க. பட் யூ ஜஸ்ட் ஹேவிங் ஞானம் இஸ் நாட் சஃபிஷியன்ட். அதான் சொல்றாரு. Karma yoga, just listening to that shastra, getting jnanam will never work. And yogebhyaha api, even ashtanga yoga, you include ashtanga yoga also. Nalla pranayama nalla பண்ணுவோம், expert in yoga. தியானம்ல உட்கார்ந்த உடனே அப்படியே சமாதி, வெளியில வந்த உடனே என்னென்ன as it is. So Narada says, this bhakti, parama prema swarupa bhakti, gnani bhakti, that gnana nishtha bhakti, where you have owned up that parama swarupam, I myself, living in that alone, reminding in that alone, remembering that alone, is greater than this karma, greater than this just listening shravanam, greater than this ashtanga yoga, samadhi, dhyanam and all. If I don't have that parama prema swarupa bhakti, these are all useless. So they will never give you total happiness. Therefore he says, Satu, that bhakti, that jnani bhakti, the ultimate bhakti, is the adhikatara, supermost, superior or greater than this karma yoga, upasana or ashtanga yoga. Upasana, ashtanga are common, and jnanam. So there are many scholars, those who have studied shastra, well versed, and they also have jnanam. What jnanam? Sarvam brahmamayam, sarvam khalvidam brahma, eko brahma, sarva bhuteshu godaha. நிறைய கொட்டேஷன்ஸ் எல்லாம் பண்ணுவான், எல்லா சூத்திரம் தெரியுமா, எங்கே எந்தன்னு சொன்னா கூட ஈவன் வித் நம்பர்ஸ் தே சே. மந்த்ரா நம்பர் சாப்டர் ஆல்சோ பை ஹார்ட்டட், நல்லா தெரியும், ஞானம் இருக்கு. பட் ஞான நிஷ்டல் இல்லை, சா பக்தி கிடையாது. ஏன் வரலன்னா எங்கேயோ பிராரப்த கர்மா அப்படியே அப்ஸ்ட்ரக்டட். எந்த மாதிரி பிராரப்த கர்மான்னு தெரியாது, அது வாட்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. யூ ஹாவ் டு அனலைஸ். குரு only can know that if the person Shishya is with that guru, the guru can know that guru only removes that. Oh, this is the problem, so what type of practice he has to given. So sa bhakti, he has to come to that level. So Narada says that is adhikatara, superior. Continuing, why it is superior, he is telling the reason, giving the reason in the next one. Phala rupatvat, this jnani bhakti, sadhya rupa bhakti, highest bhakti, superior bhakti, because phala rupatvat, it is, its rupam, its nature is phala rupam. The result has taken place. In that karma, whatever you do, there is a theory and practice everywhere. Suppose If you do karma yoga, they say you perform this ritual. If you do this ritual, you will get this benefit, they say. You have got the information about the karma, how to do. This is theory. After listening, you don't get benefit. You have to perform. You have to go to the temple. அது என்ன பண்ணணும், எத்தனை தேங்காய், எத்தனை எலுமிச்சை பழமோ அதெல்லாம் பண்ணி தான் ஆகணும். அப்போ தான் பெனிஃபிட் வரும். அந்த பலம் எப்படி கிடைக்கும்? You have to put that theory into practice. You have to listen very carefully here. That karma theory, if you are getting the points how to perform, you have to perform an action to get the phalam. That is karma yoga. Any sakama karma, if you do, you will get phalam only after performance. Similarly, Ashtanga yoga also. I will take theory from morning to night about Ashtanga yoga. You have done lot of notes and prepared notes, everything you have written. You don't get any benefit unless you practice. Ashtanga yoga you have to practice. நான் நிறைய தெரியும் அஷ்டாங்க யோகா. என்ன தெரியும்? சீர்ஷாசனம் பண்ண முடியும், அதுதான் தெரியாது. என்ன ஒரு ஆசனம் பற்றி தெரியாது, பிரத்யாகாரம் என்ன தெரியாது, யமனியமாஸ் அது மேலே தெரியாது, தீரி மாத்திரம் படிச்சிருக்கோம். But will you get the benefit? Dharana, dhyana and all that benefit will you get? Without practice you don't get. So in this Ashtanga yoga also you have to listen, you have to grasp, then you have to put into practice. Clear? Similarly in Jnanam also, you have listened lot, you have practiced so much, and you have listened Shravanam பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கும். So with Shravanam, just Shravanam will never work. If without no qualifications are not there, the Shravanam will never work. So Shravanam has to work, you have to put into Mananam, Nididhyasanam, lot of sadhana you have to do. So if you are qualified, sadhana chatushtaya sampatti is there, then only you can get the benefit. So here this bhakti, what Narada is talking, this jnanam, jnana nishtha, where if you are qualified, if Guru communicates properly, the Guru is talking from higher order of reality, I am listening from the lower order of reality. That means our Param Brahma, Aham Brahmasmin pesumbodu, I am listening from the body mind complex, from the lower order of reality. Will it coincide that Aham Brahmasmi? Never. So therefore I have to rise myself to that level. That's why every teacher start with introduction. 15 நிமிஷம் 20 நிமிஷம் பேசிட்டே இருப்பான், சப்ஜெக்ட்டுக்கே வரமாட்டேன். I have taken so much time, no? எதுக்கு தெரியுமா? அசல் சிஷ்யன் ஒரு பாடி மைண்ட் காம்ப்ளெக்ஸில் வந்து வெளியில் கொண்டு வரதுக்கு ஒரு அரை மணி நேரம் ஆகிடும். அதே சாதன சதுஷ்ட சம்பன்னா இருந்தா, அதையும் கூட இல்லைன்னா குரு பாடி குரு பேசிட்டே இருப்பான், சிஷன் பாடி சிஷன் கேட்டுகிட்டே இருப்பான். நல்லா இருக்க, ஆஹா, எவ்ரிபடி புட் ஜோக்ஸ், ஆஹா, இவனு கூட சிரிப்பான் உட்கார்ந்து. There are so many listeners, hundreds, thousands of listeners. But adilo manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye yatatamaphi siddhanam kaschin mam veti tattvata. A dhira purushaha, dhiraha means a viveki, a dhrida nischyaha, such a person who is having steady, no, firm conviction, having such person only get. It's not very easy. So the jnanam, just listening will never help you. Remember, I have to do lot of sadhana inside. So whereas this bhakti, jnana bhakti, once you get the jnanam, you need not do anything. Atman therinjukna, I have understood after 10 years. Atma aham brahmasmi. அப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணணும் சுவாமினி? ஒன்றும் பண்ண வேண்டாம், சும்மா உட்காரணும். அப்படிதான், ஒன்றும் பண்ண வேண்டாமா? ஏதாவது பண்ண சொல்லுங்களேன். நீங்கள் ஒன்றும் பண்ண வேண்டான்னு சொன்னால் இதுக்கு நம்ம பண்ணுறது ஓரியன்டேஷன். ஏதாவது பண்ணணும், நமக்கு தியானமாவது பண்ணணும், ஏதாவது பண்ண, சாண்டிங் பண்ணணும், அது பண்ணது ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம். சும்மா உட்கார், நீங்கள் ஒன்றும் பண்ண வேண்டாம். அதுதான் ரமண மகர்ஷி சொன்னார், சும்மா இரு, பேசாதேன்னு சொன்னேன். நம்ம அது தவிர எல்லாமே பண்ணுவோம். Chumma irana, not a verbal silence. Ramana Maharshi means as verbal silence is not the verbal silence here. Mental silence. Amani bhava. Let mind stop going outwards. Let it be face itself. So that is called Phalaswarupam. In the Jnanam, once you understand this Aham Brahmasmi, அது Phalarupam. அதுக்காக நீங்க ஒன்றும் தனியா பண்ண அவசியம் கிடையாது. அஷ்டாங்க யோகம் தானே பண்ணணும், இந்த கர்ம யோகம் தானே பண்ணணும். இந்த ஞானம், what he is talking, that ஞானம் is worldly ஞானம், not the highest ஞானம், not absolute ஞானம் here. So therefore in absolute bhakti, the relative bhakti is different from the absolute bhakti. The absolute bhakti is atyantika bhakti, ananya bhakti. So அதுக்கு எல்லாமே நான் இதெல்லாம் தாண்டி போகணும். சகாமத்திலிருந்து நிஷ்காமத்திலிருந்து then become ஏகரூபா டு அரூபா, ஏகரூபா டு then விஸ்வரூபா டு அரூபா. இதெல்லாம் have to cross. So once in a while when we are studying one or two books படிச்ச உடனே நான் நல்லா படிச்சுட்டேன், you know what I'm studying, and they go on telling others and they think they are well versed. அது ஒரு பிரமாதம், பெரிய டேஞ்சர். அறக்குறையெல்லாம் படிச்சுட்டு நான் நிறைய படிச்சிட்டேன். You see all my books in how many books I got. நான் இந்த சுவாமிஜி கூட நான் ஃபோட்டோ எடுத்துக்கிட்டேன், பார்த்தீங்க, இந்த சுவாமிஜி கூட நான் இருக்கேன், அப்போ I am was there. இது ஒரு மண்டகர்வம்னு சொல்லுவான். கொஞ்சம் நமக்கு அறியாமல் கொஞ்சம் 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 ஈகோ, it is very very mischievous, cheats us and pulls you back, and it will never allow you to see where you are. That bhakti, sa parama prema swarupa bhakti, very very humility, அடக்கம், எனக்கு ஒன்றும் தெரியாது அந்த அளவுக்கு இருக்கணும். பரத்வாஜ முனிக்கு அவ்வளவோ படிச்சினவங்களுக்கு அவருக்கு பிரம்மா வந்து சொல்லிட்டார், நீ கட்டுறது கைமண் அளவு, கல்லாதது உலக அளவுன்னு சொன்ன. இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கொஞ்சம் படிச்சோடனே see all people are worldly people, நான் மட்டும்தான் நாரத பக்தி சூத்திரம் படிக்கிறேன், கொஞ்சம் கர்வம் வந்துடும், அது வந்து வந்த பலம் கூட போயிடும். So it is very careful. Then the phalam, if it comes, once I know that aham brahmasmi, you need not do anything. Just like phalarupatvat means best example, when before you are coming to this room there is darkness. Once you put light, have you done any job to remove the darkness? Have you done? I have switched on light, darkness in velil anupuran. Will you try to send the darkness outside? We'll never try. Why? Switching on the light comes, the darkness disappears same time. That is called phalarupatvam. The jnanam is called phalarupatvam. In any sadhana, any study, anywhere if you go, you have to do something. That's why you have to cross over these meditations, upasanas, and all sadhanas, all vratams, all these things. Do some time, then grow gracefully, come out and fast as soon as possible. Come out, do shravanam, mananam, nididhyasanam and onam as early as possible. இல்லை இங்கேயே தூக்கத்தில் நான் இப்படியே காலம் தள்ளிட்டே இருப்பேன். ஓகே, ஆல் த பெஸ்ட் நெக்ஸ்ட் பர்த். சாஸ்திரா சேஸ் ஆல் த பெஸ்ட் நெக்ஸ்ட் பர்த். எந்த நெக்ஸ்ட் பர்த்? என்ன பர்த் தெரியாது. என்ன பர்த்? வாட் பர்த்? நெக்ஸ்ட் பர்த் யாருக்கு தெரியும்? therefore don't postpone. Narada says phalarupatvat. Next sloka, next mantra. ईश्वरस्यापि अभिमान द्वेषित्वात् दैन्य प्रियत्वाच्च here this is also very nice mantra. Therefore, what he said here, jnanam In the previous mantra, Jnanebhya api adhikatara, he said. Why he said like that? Jnanam will never give moksha. Just having Jnanam will never give moksha. Therefore, Jnanam removes your confusion. Jnanam removes your confusion. Some people think, and Jnana vandade, moksha also vandade. You are already mukta swarupaha. Moksham varavenda. இதுதான் நிறைய தெரியாது. எனக்கு எப்போ மோட்சம் வருமோ, ஞானம் மாத்திரம் வந்தது, இன்னும் மோட்சம் வரலன்னு. என்ன ஞானம் புரியலன்னு அர்த்தம், சாஸ்திரம் ஒன்றும் புரியலன்னு அர்த்தம். ஞானம் comes, removes the confusion. The moment confusion has gone, you come to know I am already muktaha. I need not work for moksha. What is the job of knowledge? Knowledge நேரா வந்து உனக்கு ஞான மோட்சம் கொடுக்காது. Knowledge will never come and give moksha. Knowledge comes, removes the confusion that which is covering your real swarupam, which you are already siddha. Siddha swarupatvat. But what Shastra are doing, removing that confusion and unfolding that knowledge, what is already there. Therefore here in this sloka mantra, Ishwarasya api, Ishwaraha api abhimana dveshi. Why? What Bhagavan hates? Bhagavan hates and literally not hating. Bhagavan pidikadu. Enna pidikadu? Abhimanam irukkiradhu. If any bhakta is having abhimanam, na great bhakta, நான் நிறைய ஜபம் பண்ணுறேன், காலையில் மத்தியானம் சாயங்காலம் ஜபம் பண்ணுறேன், பட்டையாக விபூதி போட்டுட்டு பெரிய பெரிய ருத்ராட்சா போட்டு, ருத்ராட்சா ஸ்பட்டிகா துளசி மாலை எல்லாம் எத்தனை மாலை இருக்கோ எல்லாம் மாலை போட்டு நான் எவ்வளோ பூஜை பண்ணுறேன், பக்தனாக இருக்கு அபிமானம். ஐ எம் ஹஸ்பண்ட் அபிமானம், ஐ எம் எ டிவோட்டி அபிமானம், ஐ எம் எ பிராமணா அபிமானம், ஐ எம் எ ஸ்காலர்லி பர்சன் அபிமானம், ஐ எம் associated with that Swamini, that Swamiji, great mission, I am working, I am president, abhimanam. If any person is having this abhimana, Bhagavan never come towards that person. Appa venda inga abhimanam podum, naan taanga mudiyadanu solluva. Dveshitvat. And the parama prema swarupa bhaktila idella edam kadiyadu. It is only a sign. If you are a real bhakta, no publicity. No publicity. Never talk. Real bhakta, real gnani, never publicize, open. Adha nijamana gnanam. That's why Bhagavan, abhimana dveshitvat, he never encourage, encourage means such people, Bhagavan never towards them. Papa and சொல்லி விட்டுடுவான். Abhimanam means what? Ego, pride. That some people, tamasic ego is different. Rajasic ego, I am not talking. Even sattvic ego, that is more dangerous. Educated people's ego is more dangerous than illiterate people. This is because this is polished. It's ரொம்ப polished, very sharp. அதனால எஜுகேட்டட் பீப்புள் பேசுறது, தட் டாக்கிங், த வே, ரொம்ப ஜாகிரதையாக இருக்கணும் அங்கே. ஸோ ரொம்ப படிச்சவங்க கிட்ட இன்னும் ரொம்ப ஜாகிரதையாக இருக்கணும். ஸோ அபிமானம் ஜாஸ்தியாக இருக்கும். நான் பிராமணன், ஐ எம் ரிச் பர்சன், ஐ எம் டொனேட்டிங் திஸ் மச் சேரிட்டி, ஐ எம் கிவிங் திஸ் மச் சேரிட்டி. ஆல் திஸ் அபிமானம் வெரி டிஃபிகல்ட். த ரிகக்னிஷன் இல்லாமல் இருக்கிறது இட்ஸ் வெரி வெரி வெரி, எவ்வளோ பூர்வஜன்ம சுக்கிருதம் இருக்கணும், அது கூட வேண்டாம், எனக்கு ரெக்கக்னிஷனே வேண்டாம், பண்ணது யாருக்கு தெரியக்கூடாது, அந்த மாதிரி இருப்பான். அந்த ஸ்டேஜுக்கு போகணும். நமக்கு என்ன, எனக்கு சின்னது பண்ணால் கூட டாம் டாம் பண்ணிடுவோம், லைக் ட்ரம்பெட். ஸோ சேம் டைம் தைன்ய பிரியத்வாத். தைன்யம் அண்ணா ஹியர் தீனஸ்ய பாவம், ஹியூமிலிட்டி. தீனம் அண்ணா நாட்டு ரொம்ப மோசமான நிலைமைக்கு போயிட்டான், அதே மாதிரி இல்லை. இங்கே தீன ஸ்வபாவம்னா ஹியூமிலிட்டி, அடக்கம். பகவானே நான் ஒன்றும் பண்ணலப்பா, ஐ ஹவ் நாட் டன் எனி திங், ரொம்ப crores of rupees I have given charity, ஐயோ நான் பண்ணல, அதெல்லாம் பகவான் நான் கொடுக்கவே இல்லை அப்படின்னு சொல்லணும். நம்ம சொல்லுமா? ஆஹா. If you do so much education, lot of scholarships there, PhD, doctorate, every degree is there. See how much I have studied. நமக்கு ஹியூமினிட்டி இருக்காது. கொஞ்சம் டாக்டரேட் வந்தால் இங்கே கூட ஒரு கொஞ்சம் ஹார்டு தான் வரும், அதுக்கு வெளியில் தெரியாது, உள்ளே இருக்கும். சப்போஸ் இஃப் எ பர்சன் இஸ் ஹேவிங் லாட் ஆஃப் ஹியூமினிட்டி, நான் என்ன படித்தேன், எல்லாம் பகவானுடைய கிருப்பா, ஈஸ்வர அனுகிரகம், பை காட்ஸ் கிரேஸ். நான் ஒன்றும் இல்லை, அந்த குரு எப்பவுமே சொல்லிட்டே இருக்கணும், என்னோட அம்மா அப்பா எழுத இது புண்ணியம், என்னோடது மட்டும் இல்லைப்பா, மட்டும் இல்லை, என்னோடது இல்லவே இல்லை, அம்மா அப்பா குரு தெய்வம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டே இருக்கணும். யூ டெல் மீ ஹவு மெனி பீப்புள் ஆர் டெல்லிங் லைக் தட்? தட் இஸ் கால்ட் ஹியூமினிட்டி. ஓம் பூர்ணமதః பூர்ணமிதம் பூர்ணாத் பூர்ணமுதச்யதே பூர்ணஸ்ய பூர்ணமாதாய பூர்ணமேவாவசிஷ்யதே. ஓம் சாந்தி சாந்தி சாந்தி. ஹரிः ஓம். ஸ்ரீ குருப்யோ நமः. ஹரிः ஓம்.